This is the ultrastructure of bacterial cell. Bacterial cell contains the three layers: capsule, cell wall, plasma membrane. Inside also be the cytoplasm, nucleoid, mesosome, flagellum, plasmid, inclusions, polyribosome, pilus, like that. So we are going to see one by one in detail. The capsule. Capsule is the outermost covering. Some of the bacteria alone is having this glass capsule. Capsule is otherwise called as a glycocalyx. It is gelatinous substance. It is made up of the gelatinous substance like polysaccharide and polypeptide. It is made up of polysaccharide and polypeptide, or any one else will be present. So the thick layer of glycocalyx will protect the cell from desiccation and antibiotics. This is a bacteria. So desiccation means dry out. Bacterial cell dry ஆகாம இருக்கிறதுக்கும் from antibiotics. If any bacterial infection occur means we will take the antibiotic. And the antibiotic இருந்து the bacteria protect பண்றதுக்கு they have the protection. That layer is called as a capsule. So desiccation ஆகாமையும் antibiotic இருந்து protect பண்றது the capsule alone. So this is gelatinous in nature. So it will be sticky in nature. The stickiness will helps to attach the substrate. Plant la edha substrate இருக்கலாம், இல்ல human body la teeth, stomach, tissues அந்த மாதிரி placeல attach ஆயிக்கிறதுக்கு they have the gelatinous sticky nature will helping. And this capsule will retain the nutrients inside the bacterial cell itself. Bacterial cell la irukka nutrients வெளியில வராம retain பண்றதுக்கு it will helping. So the capsule is the outermost covering. It is otherwise called as a glycocalyx. It is made up of polysaccharide and polypeptide. The important function is it will prevents from desiccation and antibiotics. It helps to attach the substratum and it will retain the nutrients inside of the cell itself, bacterial cell itself. Next to the capsule, the second protective layer for bacterial cell is cell wall. The cell wall is granular and rigid. Granular means it is made up of small granules. Chinna molecules are granules are சேர்ந்தது, and it will be rigid means very strong. And it will provide the protection for the cell and it will give the shape to the cell. Bacterial cell protection shape it will be granular and rigid. And it is made up of peptidoglycan or mucopeptide. And this have a the cell wall is contains one most abundant இருக்கிற ஒரு polypeptide என்ன அப்படின்னா porin. Polypeptide, that is one of the protein, porin. This porin is one of the protein, polypeptide. It will helps the diffusion அப்படின்ற process நடக்கிறதுக்கு porin, the polypeptide is important. What do you mean by diffusion? Diffusion, why it is important means bacteria is a single cell. So there is no any organ for intake of the substance. Substance intake பண்றதுக்கு they don't have a mouth. So ஒரு substance ஒரு bacteria cell குள்ள உள்ள போணும், அதுக்கு nutrients போணும் அப்படினா அது they are purely believing only the diffusion. Diffusion process எப்படி நடக்கும்னா, for example this is a bacterial cell. Bacterial cell ஒரு water உள்ள எடுக்கணும் அப்படினா outside the outer surface ல water எவ்வளவு இருக்கும், higher concentration இருக்கும், அதிகமா இருக்கும். Inside of the bacterial cell the water concentration will be low. Diffusion process means the movement of molecules from higher concentration to the lower concentration. Water molecules surface la அதிகமா இருக்கிறது lower concentration ஆ இருக்க bacteria cell குள்ள move ஆகும். இதுதான் process diffusion. The movement of molecules from higher concentration ல இருந்து lower concentration குள்ள move ஆகும். இந்த processக்கு பேர் தான் diffusion. The diffusion process எதுல நடக்கும் அப்படின்னா protein, that is one of the polypeptide which is present in the cell wall. So this is very important. So what are the characteristic features of the cell wall means it is granular and rigid. It provides the protection to the cell and shape to the cell. It is made up of peptidoglycan or mucopeptide. Most important abundant polypeptide is porin, which helps in the diffusion of the cellules. Plasma membrane is the innermost protective layer for bacterial cell. It is made up of lipoprotein. It controls the entry and exit of the small molecules and ions. It is semi-permeable. Semi-permeable in the sense it is not permeable to all the things. எல்லா திங்ஸையும் உள்ள விடுறதும் எல்லா திங்ஸையும் வெளில அனுப்புறதும் கிடையாது. Semi-permeable. What is important for the cell? செல்லுக்கு தேவையான necessary things மட்டும் entry உள்ள allow பண்ணும். செல்லுக்கு தேவையில்லை unwanted things மட்டும் exit ஆகிறதுக்கு it will allow it. So that is called as a semi-permeable. So plasma membrane will control the entry and exit of the small molecules and ions. And it presents the enzymes which is involving in the acceleration of metabolites, that is respiratory chain. So food உள்ள போயிருக்க molecular nutrients வந்து break பண்ணி energy provide பண்ற அந்த processக்கு தேவையான enzymes will be present in the plasma membrane. And photosynthesis, some of the bacteria will be autotrophic. அதுல chlorophyll, bacteriochlorophyll will present and the photosystem will be present in the plasma membrane. Some of the bacteria is autotrophic and they have a bacteriochlorophyll. That photosystem will present in the plasma membrane. So important two things, enzymes for acceleration metabolism and photosystem will be present in the plasma membrane. Cytoplasm, the bacterial cell inside cell fully filled with the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is thick and semi-transparent in nature. Semi-transparent in the sense it is not transparent and it is not opaque. Intermiddle stage. Fully transparent irukravum illa, opaque conditionum illa. It should be semi-transparent and inside fully it contains the ribosomes and cell inclusions. Ribosomes already know that protein synthesis agra site. That is called ribosome. Cell inclusions in the sense glycogens. Glycogen in the sense carbohydrate. Edithirukka food carbohydrate glycogen convert aayirukkum. Sulfur granules. Sulfur means some of the autotrophic bacteria contains the sulfur granules. Hydrogen sulfide the hydrogen provide pandra hydrogen donor. Photosynthesis ka hydrogen sulfide only providing the hydrogen. So the sulfur granules, gas vesicles, oxygen, carbon dioxide, like a gas vesicles will be present, and polybeta-hydroxybutyrate granules, that is commonly called as a PHB. So these are all called as a cell inclusion. PHB means it is important for nitrogen fixing bacteria. Nitrogen atmosphere la irukka nitrogen fix pandradhukku PHB is important. So this is present in some of the nitrogen fixing bacteria. So these are all called as a cell inclusions. Cell inside the cell fully. Bacteria having the three outer layer. Already we saw that capsule, cell wall and plasma membrane. So the protective layer kulla irukka ellame collectively called as a cytoplasm. So it contains ribosomes and cell inclusions. Now we are going to see the bacterial chromosomes. So already you know that bacteria is a prokaryotic. So there is no definite nucleus and there is no nuclear membrane covering. So the bacterial chromosome is a single circular DNA and it is tightly packed, coiled, twisted together and tightly packed inside the cell itself. So it is called as a nucleoid or genophore. So there is no definite nucleus and there is no nuclear membrane covering. So it is called as a nucleoid or genophore. So the E. coli DNA, consider the E. coli is a microscopic organism, bacteria. E. coli is a microscopic, we can't see our naked eye. But the E. coli DNA, we are uncoiling. When we are uncoiling and the twist panirka the uncoil panna, it should be 1 millimeter in long. 1 millimeter long வந்து நம்ம naked eye-ஆல பார்க்க முடியும். So the DNA will be the genetic material will be the genetic information will stored in the DNA. It will be twisted together and tightly packed. Consider ஒரு naked-ஆ பார்க்கக்கூடிய ஒரு விஷயத்தை எவ்வளவு டைட்டா ட்விஸ்டா பேக் பண்ணியிருந்தா நம்ம மைக்ரோஸ்கோபிக் ஆர்கானிசம்குள்ள இருக்கும். And usually the eukaryotic organism, the DNA will be bound with the histone protein. But the prokaryotic bacteria cell, DNA chromosome, it is not bound to the histone protein. And it is circular shape and at one point it is attached to the plasma membrane. Circular shape ஆனாலும் ஏதாவது ஒரு pointல it will attach to the plasma membrane. This attachment will help in the DNA replicate ஆகிறப்ப ஒரு DNA ரெண்டு DNA replicate ஆகி separate ஆகிறதுக்கு this attachment will help in. So the bacterial DNA replication ஆகி ரெண்டு chromosome separation ஆகிறதுக்கு this attachment is important. So these are all about the bacterial chromosome. Now we are going to see the plasmid. Plasmid is the extra chromosomal double-stranded circular and self-replicating autonomous element. What do you mean by extra chromosomal? Already the bacteria have a chromosomal DNA. So it is extra. So it is called as extra chromosomal. And the chromosomal bacterial chromosome is single-stranded. But the plasmid is double-stranded. It also circular. Self-replicating. It is self. தனியா இதுவே replicate ஆயிக்கும். It is not depending the bacterial cell. Bacteria irukka and the chromosome depend பண்ணாது. So it is autonomous. If you want replicate means this plasmid alone replicate. So it is a extra chromosomal double standard circular self-replicating autonomous element. The size will be vary from 1 to 500 kb and the total bacterial DNA content only 0.5 to 5% alone the plasmid will present. And each bacterial cell, the number of plasmid will vary. Some of the bacterial cell is having 1 or 2 plasmid and some of the bacterial cell contains many plasmids. So based on the function, the plasmid will be classified into the 5 types. F factor or F plasmid, R plasmid, Col plasmid, Ra plasmid and Ta plasmid. F factor or plasmid means fertility. F stands for fertility. So some of the plasmid present, if the plasmid present means the bacteria is having that plus symbol. So during the sexual conjugation, so it is purely based on fertility. If the plasmid is present means it is plus. If it is absent means it is minus. So during the conjugation the plasmid will transfer it. Then R plasmid. R stands for resistance. What do you mean by resistance? If the antibiotic bacteria against ஏதாவது antibiotic இருக்குன்னா அதுக்கு antibioticல இருந்து resist பண்ணிக்கிறது, the bacteria cell protect பண்றது தான் R plasmid. If the plasmid will present means the bacteria will be resistant to the antibiotic. Col plasmid. Col means colsin or bacteriocin. In the plasmid இருந்துச்சுன்னா it will produce the protein called colicin or bacteriocin. In the protein என்ன பண்ணுனா it will kill the another bacteria. So the plasmid இருக்கிற bacteriaவை defend பண்ணும். So it is called as the Col plasmid. Ra plasmid, root inducing plasmid. So in the plasmid it will affect the Ra plasmid இருக்கிற bacteria will affect the plant pin. It will cause the disease, crown gall disease. That is a root inducing plasmid. Ta plasmid means tumor inducing plasmid. This is also Ta plasmid இருக்கிற bacteria ஒரு plant affect பண்ணுச்சுன்னா it will cause the tumor. Tumor means small outgrowth. Mass of the cells will present. So this is mostly occurs in a Ra plasmid and Ta plasmid affect in a plant affect பண்ற bacteria present இருக்கும். So this is the types of plasmid. So F plasmid present ஆயிருந்துச்சுன்னா that is a positive symbol in the fertility. Fertility wise it will be positive. Then R plasmid for resistance, Col plasmid, colicin or bacteriocin. Then Ra plasmid, root inducing plasmid. Ta plasmid is a tumor inducing plasmid. So based on the function, the plasmid will be classified like this. Mesosome. Mesosome is the infolding of the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane will be localized into infolding. Outer plasma membrane, you already know that is outer covering, innermost covering of the cell. So plasma membrane outer covering la irundhu inside of the cytoplasm also having some infolding, ulle fold ஆயிருக்கும். It will be occurs in 3 forms. Small vesicle, small round shape of vesicle இருக்கலாம், இல்ல tubules shape ல இருக்கலாம், or otherwise lamella, flattened plate like structure. So the mesosomes may occur in a vesicle or a tubular shape or lamellar shape. It will be maximize the surface area. Infold ஆயிருக்கிறதுனால it will be maximize surface area நிறைய maximize ஆகும். So this is the mesosomes will helps in the respiration, cellular respiration and binary fission. Binary fission means during the favorable condition the bacteria cell will divide it into 2 daughter cell and divide ஆகல அந்த binary fission க்கும் respiration க்கும் the mesosome will helping by the maximizing the surface area. Is polysomes or polyribosomes. The ribosome is the site for protein synthesis. Protein synthesis ஆகிற place is ribosome. The number of ribosomes per cell varies from 10,000 to 15,000. The ribosomes are 70S type. S stands for Svedberg unit. 70S type means 50 plus 30. Prokaryotic cells means they have a 70S type. Eukaryotic means 80S. 80S means 60 plus 40 will come. So the polyribosome, many ribosomes are joined together by the mRNA. M stands for messenger. The messenger RNA will clump together, held together all the ribosomes. So it is called as the polyribosomes or polysomes. Flagella. Flagella is used for locomotion. So for movement. For moving bacteria having the numerous hair-like process, it will be emerging from the cell wall. And the diameter is 20 to 30 micrometer and length is vary, but it sum was 15 micrometer. Eukaryotic cell means the flagella is 9 plus 2 fibril. 9 fibrils plus 2 fibril. But bacteria is a prokaryotic. So it contains only single fibril alone. So based on the number and position of the flagella, the bacteria will be classified into monotrachous, single flagella, and lophotrachous. One end alone is having the group of the flagella means lophotrachous. Amphitrachous. Amphitrachous means both the ends of the bacteria is having the group of flagella. So it is amphitrachous. So throughout the bacteria fully is covered with flagella means called as a peritrachous. Absence of flagella means eutrachous. So based on the number and position, the bacteria will be classified like this. So flagella is purely based for the only for locomotion. Pili or otherwise it is called as the fimbriae. So pili is a hair-like appendages is found on the surface of gram-negative bacteria alone. So bacteria will be broadly divided into gram-positive and gram-negative. Gram-negative type of bacterial surface fully covered with a small hair-like appendages. It is called as a pili or otherwise fimbriae, which is this is also emerged from the cell wall, and the long is 0.2 to 20 micrometer and the diameter is 0.025 micrometer. So apart from normal pili, some 6 pili also is present, which is helping for the conjugation. Conjugation means genetic recombination. So from one bacteria to another bacteria, some genetic information, the DNA, genetic material will be transferring. So this 6 pili will helping the conjugation. So normal pili also is present, some 6 pili is also present. The pili is otherwise called as a fimbriae. It will present only in a gram-negative type of bacteria. Thus, these are all the important structure of bacterial cell.